Hey guys, what's going on? I want to take a quick look at Cosmos today. Ticker for this is Adam, and I'm currently on the weekly time frame. Before we get into it, a couple things. Number one, if you're not subscribed and you want to be able to find this channel again in the future, just click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. If you don't do that and you click away, as I said, you might have a hard time finding the channel because it's a relatively new channel, only around 1,000 subscribers or so, and because of that, I'm not really prioritized in the search algorithm. Also, if you want an exchange to trade Atom and pretty much any of the other coins that I talk about, I put a link to two different exchanges in both the pinned comment and the description. The first one's called BitGet. Really good exchange. I've been using it for a while. But next week, they're going to start requiring KYC. So figured some of you guys wouldn't be down with that. So I put a link to another one called BingX. And BingX does not require KYC. And they're also offering you guys some sign-up bonuses, right? So you might want to check that out. In the case for both of those exchanges, you may need a VPN to access it, depending on what country you're in. So I also put a link to a VPN, again, both the pinned comment and the description. Okay, so back to Cosmos. Now, I should mention I really, really like this project. Just using it, the UI on like a lot of the applications is just fantastic. So they have this one decentralized exchange. It's called Osmosis. Just amazing to use. It's just like the whole experience on Cosmos has been really good. Low fees, fast transactions, just great applications. Overall, I like it. And what's good about Cosmos is if you stake it, they're giving you almost 20% rewards for staking. But in times like this, where there's not much movement in the market, that inflation really hits. And I think that's what's going on right now. So I don't think there's anything wrong with Cosmos fundamentally, but we have seen quite a big drop. And that's likely due to people just selling their staking rewards, right? Like the market's at a lull. It's kind of boring. There's not much enthusiasm in the market right now. So if you don't have a lot of new buyers coming in and then you have 20% inflation, then obviously the price is going to take a bit of a hit, right? Another good thing about Cosmos is when you stake it, they do a lot of airdrops, right? So some of the airdrops in the bull market, the airdrops are really good and they're very frequent. Right now, the airdrops haven't been very frequent at all, and I think it's just because they're just waiting. They're just waiting for the bull market to come around because yeah, obviously they don't want to drop the token in a bear market. They're not really going to get much for it, right? So I think when the bull market comes back around, there's going to be so many tokens being airdropped to Atom stakers, right? So it's just basically free money. I remember during the last bull market, it was awesome. Some of the airdrops were worth thousands of dollars. Anyway, regarding the technicals here, as you can see, actually, if you want to trade Atom, I recommend that you draw these two lines. So you have this down sloping level of resistance, right? Multiple touches, and this line has been holding the price down for quite a while, all the way since January 2022. And then you have this upsloping level of support. I've drawn it basically from the top of these two wicks, right? And then you see when we broke out, we came back down. We retested it as a support level, and this level is still at play. You see we came down here, wick down, served as a support. Again, right here, a lot of buyers stepped in and tried to defend the level. But most recently, we broke below it. And I mean, if you've been watching this channel for long enough, or just if you have a basic understanding of TA, when you break a long-term level of support or resistance, more often than not, the price will come back and retest it. So in this case, we've broken this long-term support level, and now the price is coming back to retest it. And it's so far, it's holding up as a resistance. Okay, so not ideal. Look at this. Came up, retested, got rejected. Coming up again, getting rejected. Now, hopefully this will hold and we'll come up for a third crack at it. And the more times the price comes and tests it as a resistance, the more likely it is to break, okay? So far, this is not a big rejection like this one was, right? So if we can hold here and then work our way back up, then maybe the third time we'll actually break it. Now, you'll see that I have these horizontal lines drawn, so I'm going to take it back out to the weekly time frame. I have 3 horizontal lines drawn, so these two, the solid ones, are based on the weekly time frame, the price action on the weekly. So the first one I have marked just below these 2 candle bodies. So you see this was a support level right here. When we broke above it here, it was support once again. It was support here briefly. So this line is still in place. See, it was support all through here. We broke below it, came back, and it was resistance level. So if the price is able to break through these resistance levels, you can anticipate that this level will act as a resistance as well. Now the second level, again, it's based on a weekly time frame, and all I did is just paste it right here. Take a horizontal line, and I pasted it right at the top of these two candle bodies. So it was resistance right here. We came up to it, resistance once again, and this line is also still in play, okay? So on the way up, this is going to be a resistance because the price is below it. Now this one's a little bit different. This dotted yellow line, this is based on the monthly. So I'm going to change the time frame from the weekly to the monthly, and I'll show you where I got this one from. So you see right here at the top of these two candle bodies, when the price came back below it, this served as a level of support. So we have resistance, support, and this level right here is pretty much where we are right now. So we have confluence where we are right now between this monthly trend line and again this upsloping level of support, which is now serving as the resistance level. So with Cosmos, I mean, I have Cosmos, I'm staking Cosmos, but for a trade, I would not really look to enter a long position unless we break and get back above both this monthly horizontal trend line and this upsloping level of what was once support is now serving as a resistance, right? Actually, in fact, even if we break and start closing above here, I would still just wait for this downsloping level of resistance to break until I start looking for longer term swing trades. So yeah, it's kind of frustrating because again, like I really like this project, but I'm not too crazy about this breakdown. I'm really hoping we get back above it. So my cue to start entering long positions on Cosmos is basically going to be if we're able to break this resistance, this upsloping level of resistance, this horizontal resistance, and this downsloping level of resistance. So if the price gets around here, starts closing a daily or weekly candle above this level, which would be, I mean, not too far off from where we are, because all this is kind of lumped together, maybe $8, maybe above $8.60. That's when I'll look to enter long positions on a swing trade, and I can use these former level of resistances as a backstop for my stop loss. And then the first level to target is obviously going to be right up here, just under $10. If this breaks, then yeah, I can start looking at higher targets to the upside. But for now, yeah, not really going to enter long positions until I see some of these resistance levels break. So you can take it down to the daily. I told you where I'm going to enter. It's going to be weekly close above this level right here. But if you wanted like a short-term scalp, daily candle close once we reclaim this level of support. Say daily candle closes above here, then you can target up to this downsloping level of resistance right here. But yeah, that's just a quick update on Cosmos Atom. Yeah, it's a breakdown. We are at a support level right here. So you see here, if I take a ray here and just show where we found support, it's right here. So we had support right here, and that's exactly where we came down to right now. So this is the current level of support. So we're between support right here and resistance right here. Quite a tight trading range between, $6.64 and then up to the top of this, which is around $7.50. So tight trading range right now. Those are the current levels, and yeah, again, hopefully that helped. If you're not subscribed, you want to get notified when I release new videos, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. Also, if you want a place to trade Atom, the links to two exchanges are in the pinned comment and description, along with the VPN that you may need if you want to use them. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.